maximum muscle growth in just 30 minutes. Dr. Pak here at the Airbnb where my friends are staying to actually take you through a raw and relatively unedited upper body workout where you can get a ton of gains. So prepare for 30 minutes of pure pain, sweat, and enjoyment, much like my sex life, but this time 29 minutes longer. Follow me to the gym. We'll see you in the battlefield, in the Iron Dungeon, in the arena, aka just a normal commercial gym. So usually, whenever people talk about 30-minute workouts or anything below an hour, it's usually in the context of, hey, here's a time-efficient and somewhat effective workout. Now, in our case, we're gonna look at what you need to do in 30 minutes in order to pretty much optimize muscle growth with some slight terms and conditions. This workout by itself, standalone, if you were to just do this one workout for the whole week, that would cover your sort of minimum effective training dose as far as hypertrophy goes. But if you take this workout and repeat it 2 or 3 times, you could do it even more times if you'd like, you're somewhere in the optimal range as far as volume for hypertrophy goes for the majority of the muscle groups that we're going to train. Too good to be true, as long as you pay attention to certain variables in the gym and you keep intensity of effort pretty high, you can legit get in and get out in just 30-ish minutes and have a very effective workout. Here with my equally tall friend, so it's wise to do some form of general warm-up before you hit the session, so that's a slight term and condition. For us, that was the walk to the gym, which was totally long enough to be a general warm-up, but as a general rule of thumb, do something to get your heart rate up, either that being walking for 5-10 minutes, doing a bit of light cycling, or whatever. But if you don't have time and you want to be super time efficient, you could totally skip that and just warm up, as I will show you inside the gym. Let's also get something to drink before the gym. Nutrition hack. Water, it's good for you. Let's go, let's do it. We've entered through a door. Let's go, Bubasakos in the back. Free the guys. Cardio! So, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna hit 4 sets for chest, but on an exercise that also trains our triceps, like the chest press, versus doing something like the machine fly, so that we get a bit more tricep work in an efficient way. 4 sets for chest, 6 sets for back, 4 sets for shoulders, and then around 4 sets for biceps and triceps combined. Let's do it. Let's get the timer going. So we're gonna aim to be in and out in around 30 minutes, probably less than 30 minutes. I'm hitting start and I'm getting on it. Let's do it. So, first exercise will be the chest press. Now, even though we've done our general warm-up, I still want to do a few reps on this just to feel the exercise before I start my working set. So again, we're going to do 4 sets here, around 6 to 12 repetitions on each exercise, but with every set to complete muscular failure. So to the point where even a partial repetition at long muscle lengths is not possible. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'm pretty warm. We walked to the gym. I did my warm up here as well. I'm gonna go full stack and I'm gonna focus on emphasizing long muscle length, so getting a deep stretch, keeping repetition tempo between 1 to 8 seconds, have some ascension control, but nothing too great, and just get to the point where I can barely move the machine anymore. We're only gonna be here for 30 minutes, and I'm wasting some valuable time now, but we're gonna make those 30 minutes count. Let's do it. This is where I have a couple more left. Woo! Set number 1, done. We're gonna rest for around 30 seconds to a minute between each set until I feel ready to go. Keep in mind that we're doing just an upper body workout, so it's not like I'm gonna be out of breath and struggling to recover between sets as if I would be if we were doing a lower body workout. Also, notice the swag. We're in the gym in jeans. The new fashion is here. Not only because I couldn't be asked to change, but also to show you that, hey, in and out, in jeans, effective workout, it's all possible. Let's get our timer out as well. See what's up. We're 2 minutes in. I'm gonna leave this on the floor and I'm ready for my next set. Let's do it. Same exact concept as before. Rest for as long as I feel ready, and as long as you're hitting above 5 reps on each exercise, you're covered. Keep in mind that the idea behind repetition ranges strictly dictating hypertrophy or strength is somewhat of a lie, as long as you're getting close to failure and you're not doing ultra low reps, which would be somewhat time inefficient. Let's say we were doing singles here. That would be a bit time inefficient, but as long as we're hitting roughly 5+ reps on everything and we're getting very close to or to failure, we're definitely covered. So you can be very flexible with this. If you prefer doing higher rep sets, obviously those will take more time, but you can still do so. All right, 20 more seconds and I'm ready for the next set. I only hit 4 reps there because I didn't rest 20 seconds, even though I said I would. I tricked myself, but drops it. The pump is quite nice. And we're 5 minutes in, officially. And last set, let's get it. For our rest is one more. Coolio. That was nice. That was emotional. Let's get on to the next exercise. Follow me to the machine row. The lat pull downs are currently taken, so we're gonna take this to the machine row. 6 minutes in, 4 very productive sets for chest, and somewhat triceps and front delts have been done. Let's get it. Let's do it. I'm only gonna do 2 sets here. Same exact concept. Select a load that is heavy enough for 5, 6 to 12 reps. I'm gonna go full stack, just in case. Adjust this so that we can get plenty of room. Let's see. Nice stretch. Set 1, done. Set 2, not done yet. 7 minutes in. We're gonna give it a couple of seconds, AKA 20 seconds, and then hit the next set. Second set. All right, let's do it. Fucking hell. Woo! Emotional. So notice how the few things I paid attention to were, number one, intensity of effort. Every set was pretty hard. Well, it couldn't get any harder than that. And as far as technique goes, emphasizing long muscle lengths. So making sure I get a good stretch, not worrying too much about the lockout, but still including it on some exercises because I'm just used to doing them that way. And that's pretty much it. Minimizing external momentum, as you'll see here. But other than that, as far as technique goes, things can be relatively flexible, especially as far as tempo and factors like these go. Let's do it. We're still on the set, 3 reps at long muscle length, still productive. Ego unhurt. Long muscle lengths, what we care about. Fucking hell. Yeah, we're bros, we're gym bros. Deep inside, that's what she said. And then I was like, what does that have to do with us? And she was like, look, Fatso, stop harassing me. I don't know you, stop talking about us. And then I was like, wait, babe, don't leave. And she was like, don't call me babe, bro. I'm not your babe. I'm just a construction worker trying to earn his bread. And I was like, look, the cosplay and the outfit, I love it, super sexy, but what about us? And then she left. And by left, I mean, the guy continued working on whatever he was working on. All right, adjusting here for ego, and let's do it. Set number 2. Nice stretch. Notice how if we were to define range of motion, or at least failure, as the point where you can't perform any more full range of motion reps, that set would have stopped. Well, I would have had to go much lighter. But now, changing our definition of failure slightly and going to the point where even partials at long muscle length are not possible allows us to potentially get a bit more out of some muscle groups like the back. So if you saw towards the end of the set, I was only able to get the bar towards my nose, middle of my head. Those reps, given that our lats and our back musculature is stretched out and is still working, are probably really productive as far as hypertrophy goes. Same weight. Woo! Nice. All right, last 12 minutes, last set here. Keep in mind that in addition to our lats, upper back to an extent. Our biceps and forearms are getting a solid stimulus here. They're not getting all the stimulus in the world, but they're still getting a pretty good stimulus. Last set. Oof. Now, I hear some of you may be wondering, how do you track progress during such a short workout? I mean, if you keep things pretty standard, as far as like rest periods and so on and so forth go, or at least within a certain range, the goal next time would be to start at a slightly heavier weight, finish at a slightly heavier weight, maintain the same amount of reps, or even do the exact same thing we did today, but just beat reps. As simple as that. And over time, it's very unlikely that you won't be able to know whether you're making progress if you're using the same exercises. If, let's say, in a few months, I'm doing the lat pull down on this particular machine and I'm hitting 100 instead of 93 for 6+ reps, peace. For 6+ reps at the end of my workout, I know that I've made some gains. All right, moving on. I am a failure, but I will rectify myself on cam. There we go. The pump is real. Wow. Quite nice. So, this is not the best lateral raise machine, but I like it. The range of motion on it is not fantastic, but it will do. Let me just quickly adjust my seat here. There we go. And let's see what we can get. Same exact concept as before. Last one. Εννοείται πως έχουμε ώρα. Ώρα για gains, man. Second set. Again, doing my best to emphasize long muscle length here, although it's a bit difficult. But I really like this machine because it feels comfortable on my shoulders. Alrighty. As you see, rep drop-off is a thing, and it's real. This is not watering the stimulus down that much. One could argue that if you were to rest longer, that would be even more hypertrophic. And to a certain extent, that may be true, but still, doing a few sets per exercise to failure and resting 30 seconds to a minute between each exercise is still giving you plenty of hypertrophy gains. The end. Last set. And then we set up. Alrighty. Last set. the end. Opa. Woo. Three minutes left. We're gonna give ourselves 2 extra minutes. Okay, let's see. We're gonna superset this with overhead tricep extensions for that long head of the tricep development. One more superset left and we're done. It's been an emotional journey, but a rather short journey. I'll up the load on these a bit, and then we'll get it. Whew. Obviously you can see the actual time on the top left as well, so you know we're not trying to indeed scam you. Slightly over 30 minutes, but hey, we chose to f around and waste our precious time. Let's finish this workout the way it deserves. Last one. And to really finish, and we're done. Let's see it. Whoop! 32 minutes, 22 seconds, minus the 2 minutes of f***ing around. 30 minutes. Let's check out the pump. You get to be in it too. And from the side, on the side. Boop. Honest pump. So, done and dusted in just 30 minutes. We managed to hit 4 sets of chest press, 2 sets of seated row, 4 sets of lat pull down, 4 sets of lateral raises, and then an easy peasy superset of 2 sets of Bayesian curls, supersetted with 2 sets of overhead tricep extensions. Plenty of work for the majority of our upper body musculature. Now, keep in mind that the pressing and the pulling also involved our biceps and triceps, thus the lower amount of sets at the end. If you do this workout once a week, you're taking minimum effective dose for the majority of your upper body. If you do this workout twice or even 3 times per week, you are right there, right near the optimal volume range for the majority of your upper body musculature. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so that I can actually start making money off YouTube and stop being a professional bottle flipper. Because as you can see, that's not going really well. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it real, keep it G, keep it 100. Edo Asia. Peace!